This is 95.3 Business Now.
So welcome back to Business Now. So today is the day set aside to celebrate the socio-economic, cultural and political achievements of women around the world. And for 2024, the United Nations has announced that the focus will be on investing in women and accelerating progress. We're going to chat to this headline banner as we examine women in business in Nigeria with Bisi Akintayo. She's an entrepreneur and the chief executive officer at Tech Suits, which is a real estate and property company. A great Friday morning to you, madam. We are happy to have you on the show this International Women's Day for 2024.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me on the show this morning. I'm glad to be here, and happy International Women's Day.
Thank you.
To all the women out there.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's start the conversation. Why is the UN theme on investing in women and accelerating progress important, especially for women in Nigeria?
Okay, for me, why I would say this is actually quite important is because of the way the stigmatization in the society when it comes to women as at decades ago, and trying to be right this mindset among the women peers. And this actually, although the sensitization has always been there for quite some time now, but we still have quite a number of women who are still living in a state of not believing in themselves. They still have this mindset holding them back, believing that they are not empowered to do more, that because they actually are of the other generation, they are actually of the other sex, they are limited by what they are supposed to do just because of what the society has made them believe in. They are made to believe that, so a lot of them are meant to be good wives, just sit at home. Yes, every woman who actually are wives right now should be good wives, but not be limited to that by just being good wives, because everyone, for me, like I used to tell some of the ladies around me, we are made for more. So the need for the sensitization is just to ensure that more women who are still backward in that thinking, or who are still subjected to feeling that their whole life is just about raising children only and just being at home and doing the chores, can also see that they have so much more in them that they've not given to the society.
Yes, I'd agree with you. You just said that we are made for more. I read an article yesterday that says the economy has a female face. What are your thoughts on women participation in the Nigerian economy?
Okay, compared to decades ago, I would say that the participation of women, the way we have been able to participate in a lot of other things that have to do with the economy, in the health sector, in the banking sector, in the oil sector, in different parastatals now, women are taking quite a number of roles, and they are making us proud at large. So the mindset, like I said, has changed, but not everybody, of course, has been sensitized to be able to know that we can actually do more. Compared to decades ago, we have more women taking more positions, taking more power in terms of different parastatal and doing bigger and greater things, and making us see that what men can do, women can do more. Like I jokingly say to some women around me as well, I say to them that one of the reasons you need to understand why men, yes, by default, men has been made the head. But one of the things that I have realized, I have to sit down and analyze, why do men sometimes do more in business, do better in business, do better in career also, than some women do? And I sat down and analyzed, and I discovered that a lot of these men are not taxed with the burden of they are waking up early, they are taking care of the kids, they are trying to prepare the meal, they are trying to pick up the children from the school, do the laundry, and do so many other of these things.
So what men can do, you just said now women can do even more. So take that to the real estate sector for me. Talk to me about women entrepreneurship in that industry as the country looks to fix its huge housing deficit.
Absolutely. We have that industry is already populated, saturated with women right now. We have about more than 70% of that sector already who are women, and they are doing great things. They are doing big things in that sector of real estate, making that sector more like a woman-dominated sector. I'm not saying the men are not doing great things as well in the sector, but you see women who are coming up, developers who are developers now, who actually own real estate companies in their names.
All right.
Even if you go ahead and check organizations that started with the men's flock in terms of real estate, you discover now that their wives have become the CEO of those real estate firms. And not just real estate alone, even some other parastatals, their wives automatically now are becoming the head of the organization. That's to tell you that when a woman is properly impacted and educated, they have good chances of also doing greater things like the men are doing at the moment.
Thank you so much for your time on this conversation, BC Akintayo, the Chief Executive Officer of GTech Suits Nigeria. We appreciate your making the show, and do have a wonderful weekend, ma.
Thank you so much for having me here. I really appreciate it.
All right, I am Ramide Flores, and that is how we wrap up the Business and Markets Week here on Business Now. The show returns on Monday at 8:30 in the morning. Do have a great weekend ahead, everyone. It's bye for now.
This is 95.3 Business Now. This is 95.3 Business Now.